Hello, everyone. My name is Ping Li. I'm the business manager here at 𝗦𝗲𝗀𝗀𝗻, and today I wanted to give you a sneak peek of all the ins and outs within our solution, leveraging your Microsoft infrastructure. So the idea, we're the only application built right on top of your Microsoft ecosystem, fully integrated into Teams. So that makes it easy for your clients to have everything handled all under one roof, and then also leverages your existing IT infrastructure. So therefore, it's reading from your Azure Active Directory, and you can leverage your Microsoft 365 groups. So our slogan is Learn Like You. So the idea is when your users are accessing the training platform, they can gravitate towards the solutions that best meet their objectives, such as maybe they're more comfortable in your SharePoint rich browser experience. They prefer the Teams look and feel for collaboration, even on the go using mobile devices. And we're also via the Viva Learning solution. So for today, I'm actually going to focus within Teams. Let me get out of here, and I'm going to go directly to a live environment. So right now, you might notice that within the Teams environment, this is very comfortable for me. I'm used to all the Teams I navigate to. I can chat with my colleagues, but the LMS would be right here on the left navigation. Right now, within the LMS, I'm illuminated to the training dashboard. So within the dashboard, it's going to show every training that is assigned to me. It is a one-click access to go direct. Should you want to combine courses together? Absolutely. Let's create a curriculum out of it. Maybe it's for onboarding or continued education. In your dashboard itself, please know that you can manage certificates of completion for that user to even go back as a refresher or even download. This navigation is configurable as well, but I'm just sharing you a few items such as the learner's transcript, where they can see all their training, their progress, and then push it out to a PDF. I did want to highlight that as a line manager, this reads from your Azure Active Directory, so it'll auto-populate all your users, and they can see high-level statistics and see how they're performing within their courses. The next thing I would like to showcase is visiting the course catalog. So this is the area where you as a user can search and peruse and see what courses are available. So right now there's a search box. I can even filter by my categories. And we actually have a series of Microsoft learnings all within this environment. So this is something that we add to our customers, basically to help increase their productivity in the Microsoft applications. We support all learning styles. So for example, e-learning, instructor-led. And in this example, it is a card view. They can see it in a list and even a calendar perspective. So that way they can see all trainings that are up and coming, and even overlays on top of Exchange so they can register based on their open availability. If you wanted to, you can also drill it down by the types of skills they gain and register that way. But let me go to a course so you can see what that end user's experience would be like. Over here is a new employee onboarding course. You'll see a description as well as all the material that I need to access. So once I hit start, please note that we are content agnostic. So this is going to navigate me through every step of the way. And for the users themselves, once I hit start, the first thing is showcase is a video. Right now, it's living on YouTube, not even on my environment, but perhaps it lives on stream as well. Maybe you have your SharePoint document library to store all your information, where if you want to link your PowerPoint presentations, maybe include a document, like your policies and procedures. And you see, I'm not paying attention. So another way you can ensure your learners are doing so is putting an attestation in here, right? I've read and understood confirmation where I can check it off and then submit that I did read that handbook. If you wanted to, you can always optimize the real estate by minimizing this table, but another checker would be putting a quiz, right? Just testing their knowledge. For example, we support 9 different question types. Here's an example of hotspot technology where I use my mouse and click accordingly. There's positive reinforcements along the way, right? Great job. Over here is ability to go ahead and do multiple answer. You can also do fun things like matching. And then the last question over here is rearranging and putting these responses in order. Anytime you deliver a quiz, you can even put number of attempts they have, their passing score, even reviewing their responses. This course also has a second learning module in here where we actually wanted to get some feedback. And what better way to get feedback by putting this all in a Microsoft form? So that way they can do a Likert scale, give a response, or choose from a multiple answer type question. And that's it. It'll congratulate me. Anytime you have a course, you can define due dates as well as a certificate of completion. Another use case I would like to show within Teams is, yes, you saw that it was pinned here on the left, but maybe you already work within an existing team already today. So in the general is where you may want to showcase the learning activities such as the course catalog, your training dashboard. Moreover, you can even build out channels. So I don't know if you can see onboarding Microsoft types training. So over here in this channel, we're actually putting all the courses at the very top of it. So this was the end user experience. Hope you feel that this is easy. Again, it's all within their Teams environment. I would like to switch gears and show you some of the tracking elements and even course creation. So I'm going to jump over here and highlight that we are actually showing Power BI. So Microsoft Power BI is a way for you to slice and dice your information. So here's a series of our starter kits. So therefore, if your team was unfamiliar with Power BI, we have these reports readily available that you can leverage. So you can see how courses are being progressed. Over here are some due dates, and you can see individuals who didn't finish in time or by certificates they accounted for, even drilling down to specific departments or the users themselves. Let me get out of here. I'm going to go to the administration side of house. So under the admin perspective, all you do is click this blue plus sign when you want to create a course. So there's 4 simple steps. First one being basic information. And again, we support all learning styles such as self-paced, instructor-led, and a training program where you combine courses together. Simply add the name, the description, and other details are all optional, such as categorizing it, tagging it for easily searchability. Over here is ability for you to add the course image. The second thing to show is, yes, we are SCORM compliant. You can create quizzes within our system, but let's say you wanted to add a series of learning elements. So that's when I selected the learning module builder. For example, if you wanted to add a confirmation message, I can go ahead and save that. But right here on the left side is an ability for you to embed your multimedia or upload some documents and files to the system. You can actually click upload and select, insert your quizzes. So if I wanted to add this one over here, you simply save it, add your SCORM packages, point them to a website, even linking to your document library, right? So that way it's going off with a source file. The third step would be adding items in the settings. So you can actually include a due date, certification, and even say when they expire. The last thing over here is adding your users and even administrators. So the beauty of this is looking in your Azure Active Directory. Feel free to leverage your people picker, but over here is ability to leverage all your groups. For example, everyone in this HR group would be added to this course dynamically. The last thing I did want to show was the ability for you to have other systems integrated with the LMS. So I'm going to jump over here to our LMS APIs. So this gives you that flexibility if you ever want to do system integrations with ERP systems, HR applications, or creating flows as well. So again, hope you enjoyed today's presentation of LMS 365, how it can be leveraged within your existing ecosystem. Should you want more information, we're more than happy to share it and have a more in-depth demo with you and your team. Thanks again for joining.